Hey guys, it's Keralis and welcome back everybody to Banished. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. If you do, smash the like button. And as you can hear, my voice is a little bit better today. Like, I feel good. No more cold, well maybe a little bit, but it's getting there. It is getting there. Anyhow, previous episode we set off to do this area over here where we're gonna be producing some clothes. We're gonna be producing some clothes, okay? So we're gonna make some full livery, silk and linen, perfect, amazing clothes over here. But what I didn't notice in the previous episode is that the population has been booming. Let's just see the grand total of the population. 464. 464 mouths to feed, which means food is going down. It's getting lower and lower. So therefore, today's episode is going to be about something special. Food. We've not seen that before. No, actually, I've been thinking. By the way, are we operational here? No, we're not. Come on, grow now. White mulberry trees, grow. I've been thinking about something, and I want to do this. I want to make a nice like wheat farming industry. We're going to make some bread and just amazing stuff. What is this? This is coffee, right? Oh, coffee. Coffee, you look amazing. So, off we go. And what we're going to do is just extend. There's a little road here, as you can see. There's a little road here. And we're going to extend it. What? Do you technically call it a road? Yeah, it's a soil road. So let's just extend it. Uh-oh. Who's this guy? Let's check him out. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy. You're the guy with the master plan, aren't you? Deer and Frisian cows? Ooh, I can afford it, but I don't have anywhere to place them. And if I buy cows and place them here, they're gonna die. You know how I am, I'm gonna forget about them. But should we even buy some? Let's buy 4 cows, maybe? Should we buy cows? Let's just buy cows. Should we buy cows? Let's buy cows. Let me see here. 320 of that. Should we go more? I mean, what happens if 8 cows die? Well, obviously they die. Let's buy all the 8 cows. And now they're just here in a happy circle, just dancing around. Please, everybody, remind me about those. And not that you can because it's on a live stream, but let's not forget about them. And let's just get back here. And back we are. Have you seen the flax bushes, by the way? Incredible looking. So there's a road here, and now let's just do a covered bridge to the other side. And a lot of people are like, hey Keralis, which mods do you use? And the only mods I use is the Colonial Charter 1.71, latest one, and also like an ambient just to make this ambient sound a little bit quieter, because the default ones are super loud. Oh yeah, and also I'm using a mod for the mines. That's the free mods I'm using. This mod, which I think I will be disabling. What this mod does is just lets you to choose like what you want to mine. If it's stone, iron or coal. I think the default one is just stone, but you can mine iron and coal using this mod. And the only problem is with this is that when you build the default quarry from the mod pack, you can reclaim the land later on if you upgrade. Like, let me just show you. I think it's this one is here, for example. So we can build a dark copper ore mine shaft. And then we can reclaim that if we want to demolish that. With this mod, we can't. They're just gonna make ginormous holes in the ground, and we're pretty much stuck with that. Maybe we can terraform the land, but hey, it is what it is. So that is the only free mods I am currently using, and I'm pretty happy with that. So where's the bridge at? The bridge is gonna be going here. Now what we're gonna do? Let me see here. The bridge is gonna be going. What? Let me just see here. So whereabouts here? Let's extend this about 50 tiles, maybe just to make it even, Steven. There we go. And now, the moment of hatred. People are gonna be upset and rage about it. Where is it? Here. Clear the lands, everybody. Clear the lands. What I'm trying to do, what I want to do is, let me just see, where does it end? It ends about here. What I want to do is just go about here, 26 tiles, and do this. I want to do a little nice area for just the farms. It's gonna be super symmetrical, I guess, but it's gonna be nice anyhow. We also have some rows going from this district over here, so let's just extend them straight to about the middle. Pause the game. I'm making pretty stuff, and stuff is going on. Tuberculosis. Hey, we got doctors, just deal with that, right? How many? 1 person? Where is this? Where's the soul? Salinda, I would just kill you on the spot so you just don't spread the disease. Then I would burn you dead body. But it is not possible in this game. is not possible, which is a shame because that would be the way to solve the problems, alright? So, now we got this. Now we're gonna extend the middle here about, and let's just do, let's do one here. Then we can have a jungle part in the middle. Just wait, alright? I've got an idea. Then we can extend that road going in that direction. Is going to be absolutely phenomenal and beautiful. We're going to have a little jungle in the middle. And what goes for houses? We've been looking for the houses, and I don't really like many of those houses in this mod pack. This is the default stone house, the salt box houses, and the ones I've been using a lot is those ones. But what I've noticed is if you upgrade them, the first stage is this one, right? This town abode. Then we could even make nicer houses out of it. So what would happen if we would make those, upgrade them to those, and then do this upgrade? It's gonna take forever, Keralis, yes, I know. But let's give this a go. So let's see, we're gonna put down one house just maybe off here, or do we even take it back further? Take it back further like this, and then what we're gonna do is rotate this and maybe place it just to make it look a little bit different. Maybe even here, or there, or here. Let's just do it just here. Perfect. So that's gonna be two houses, and now let's just measure the space in between. What we want to have is 11-11, and that's gonna be, this is not super symmetrical. Well, yeah, it's gonna look pretty nice. Because the best farm for one worker is 11-11, right? So that is what we need to keep in mind. And what goes for roads inside, I'm gonna do one area and then go to the rest of camera because this might be dirt boring to watch. Let's make a country road here. Country road to that house, like that. We're gonna wait until they build them up because that's gonna take like forever. And then have a little path going here. And then just surround this with fencing. Please bear with me. Yeah, building this game is like, at this stage with such a population, which is not like a ginormous population, but we do have quite a bit of people, is tedious. So we have something like this. Not bad, not bad. And, I did move the gates, so it goes in here, and then it goes out here, and then the path continues through here, just in the middle. Because it was looking a little bit like too straight and just too symmetrical for me. For my liking, that is. And that's big words coming from my mouth, because usually I just make stuff symmetrical and everything is amazing. Now, let's see here. 11-11, they say. 11-11 and 11-11. So that would be two farms. However, let me just here remove this. How big was the space in between? 27. So I could have two 11-11 and then have 5 in the middle, right? So then if we would do the farms a little bit differently, let's say we would have soil road going from here to about 22 tiles. And then having the farms, instead of being an 11-11, we could maybe make them, like, you know, usually back in the day, farms were like behind the house and they were going back in different like styles and designs. Like that, for example. Then we can surround that with fencing, make something symmetrical or similar to this here, and then have one more field in the middle, in between all the farms. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. But believe, everybody, believe. So let's just clear all this land. Oh, crap, we're getting closer and closer into that. Let's not touch that because we need to have a jungle in between, just in case. And kinda need food. We're getting to that point. 50k. 2 episodes ago we had like 80k. 22.5. Oh, this is gonna be too many farms in the same style. But hey, it is gonna be beautiful. And then more roads. Soil road just in between those, and we're gonna have something similar to that. And in let me see here. Where would those be? Here. Small windmill. That is 5 in width. This would even squeeze in here. Does it rotate sideways? No. We had one previous season, which did. Was it this one? Nah, not really. But that looks pretty nice, but that is too big. It's like 7 tiles. That's not gonna work out, but we could just do this. Boop, 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 what is needed? Plank, stone, and... No, that's cheap. Poop it down? Yes, no regrets. So that's gonna be built here. Meanwhile, should we start upgrading them? Yes. Let's make this as a big one, this as a small one. It's gonna take them like leisure forever to do that anyhow. But now we can focus on is just some decoration, right? I can hear my voice is still not perfect, but it's getting there. We could have some bushes all the way around, and since we use the ghost fencing, yeah, that was what I'm about to say. Since we use the ghost fencing, we can have bushes all the way around and make it look quite the thing. Not too many of them, but you know me. Why are those not popping up? They popped up kind of straight away. That's gonna kill people on the inside because now they're gonna be trampling through this just to get here, and stuff is gonna be a little bit bad. But it is what it is. Let's just decorate this as much as we can just to make it look nice. Oh, you know what we could just start doing as well? Getting some of the small decorations in, the bits and pieces. I kind of want to have one more of those bushy. Here, perfect, done it. Trees though, ghost trees, and let's do... No, yeah, I like that. That's gonna be the big house, right? So we could just have one here. We could maybe even have some of those. Nah, that's not farming. Bamboo. That's not farm, Keralis. Hey. We are doing it. So some bamboos in the back. And now, on the back here, let's just focus on this. Focus mode activated. Could have... this, for example, here, build up or something. We could have one of those trouts. Or trots. Whatever you call it. Just here, for example, and then just more decoration. Placing bushes with Keralis 101. Welcome, everybody. Episode, what is it? 17. We're still placing bushes. This is going to be super sleek. This game is not just all about surviving. It's about making stuff pretty, right? And some wooden benches here on the outside. Just here. Do we have any mailbags or mailboxes? A little outhouse. Glorious. Did we place a tree here? No, we did not. We can place an outhouse just in front of the house. That's not usually where they are. They are actually kind of in the back, I guess. But now it's here, and now it's here to stay. Yeah, so they're gonna be doing that. They're gonna be doing that. By the way, has this come along? Have those bushes been yielding anything? Still no. Come on, we need that close. We have 0 people are gonna be naked. 55% clothed. 86% educated. We got a bunch of idiots on our hands. We need to focus on that as well. But first is first. We're doing stuff here. Oh yeah, kind of forgot about that. Let's just set this to wheat. A lot of wheat. That's 5 on 22. I'm wondering if one guy would be enough for this. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 extra of the farmers. Yeah, it's gonna look super nice having the wheat growing in the back. I love the texture on the wheat. How is this coming along? We just need some stone and some logs and some lumber. Alright, you guys do that. Alright, let them just do this and we're gonna see how that looks. And I love it! A change of heart. You know what? I don't think we're gonna upgrade them to the next level. It would look just too wrong in this area. I think we're gonna keep one like that, one like that. Also remove this little tree and add some flowers. On the back, added a little fountain or a well, I mean. And this is a win-win scenario. Put some stuff over here as well, just in front of this. And the wheat is gonna look so nice when it is fully built up. But we need more housing for it, because now farmers are coming from far away. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here. And let's see here. We do have... very hard to see. Let me just here. Maybe this is gonna be easier. No, not really. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm spinning around like an idiot. There we go. Let's upgrade this one to townhouse. Nice townhouse. We're gonna see on this if it's worth it or not. If it looks nice, because I don't think. No, change of heart. let's just do it closer to the town, because otherwise I'm gonna change my mind, because that is the farm area. Let's upgrade this to a nice house, nice townhouse, and we're gonna see if it looks good. We could just do that. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep them as they are. Everything fine here. Everything. Still no nomads. I don't think this building works for nomads. I just don't know. People without homes. Oh yeah. We just upgraded that, and now people are really upset. But look at the amount of laborers and builders. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Just getting those people in here, up and running, and the lag. But this looks really nice. I don't think we're gonna do like we're gonna do one more of the same type design here. Then we might flip it that direction and do them that direction. Here we could have some bakeries. But it's definitely going to take some time until this is up and running. Also added some scarecrows. I do dislike this green texture in between the fields and the road. But using ghost blocks in this scenario is just going to be... I don't know. I mean, we could... I think we get the crop squares. We could extend that outwards and then have the road being gravel, for example, or something. Or even plantation road. That is going to look silly. Let's not. That's a verdant square. All right, that's just that. Yeah, let's just keep it. Man, it's gonna kill me on the inside, but those ghost blocks are gonna lag the game even more. So let's just live without them. But let me just do this now over here. I love it. It's not really done yet. I think people are still working on roads here because that, for some strange reason, that is the last thing the people do in my community. It is the roads. So it is definitely something. The houses are incredible looking here. Even has the toilets in the back here. I love it. But now, let's see. Those are going here. They are doing that. Let's see if this house over here somehow have been upgraded. Yes, it has. Man, it's sweet. That is actually not bad whatsoever. And we can make it higher if wanted. Oh, that is not gonna be a shabby fit whatsoever. Let's try it on one. Let's do this one over here. Let's make this a small, nice townhouse. I know it is not a town, but it's something. Also, what we need here, we need some storage units, right? Not the bank barn. Oh, grain silos. Does that only come in that color? I know previous season I played this, we had another color, but is that maybe, let me just see here. Is it still in the old building category? Maybe some bouts? Shore houses, some bakeries to be constructed as well. Kind of want to have them here because that is the straightest path into the main city as well. Ay, caramba. Should we do? But the grain silo, that is gonna kill me. Old dairy. Weavers. Oh, weavers. New weaver? No, that's an old weaver. We had a silo in different colors, but I don't think we've got it. What is this? What is this madness? This bakery and this bakery. Ooh, oh. Oh, behave. That is not bad whatsoever. It actually looks really, really nice. We could have it just off here and let this area untouched, or we could just put it down here. Let me see here. This looks like that. But again, then that's gonna be a better fit for the area. But this looks so nice. How can we say no? How many tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't bring it more. Should we stay or should we go now? Put it down. No regrets. We're gonna have a little bakery over here and the grain silo, which we will have to live with, I guess. It's gonna be this one. But that is 6 as well. That is actually 6. So we could have it. Who does the like this person over here? They do the wheat, right? And the wheat is gonna be stored in this guy. That is the whole scheme, the grand scheme of plans, right? Let them build that up and we're gonna see where this takes us. But for now, on this side over here, how big is this area? This is so pointless, by the way, but I love doing decoration stuff. That is 30. So 11, 11, 11 is 33, so that's not gonna work out. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 though. That is gonna work out much great. So we still could have 5 farms. Or 6 farms. next to each other and then going like that. That is something we're gonna do. How big did we use the space here? That is that 8? Am I counting this to 8? That is 8. 8 in depth. So 8 in depth should be just here. On this one here, we will start the farms and have 6 of them going that direction and then turn the houses this way instead. Might be nice looking. Might be terrible looking. But let's get to it. The year is 67. Let's try this out. I'm not gonna do everything off camera because look at this. I go to 10 in speed and I can almost not move my screen anymore because the lag. But it's so worth it. If it looks nice, it looks nice. And this definitely looks nice. Man, it's gonna be awesome. Did we upgrade this? Yeah, demolished 50%, alright. So let's just get to it, and I'm gonna get to this area now. Hands down, this is one of the most favorite areas I've ever created in the game. Up to this point. Like it might not look as much yet, but it will. When the wheat is here, oh man, it looks absolutely incredible. I did add 2 of those here, which are a little bit clipping into the roof of the buildings here, but hey, they're not gonna move, they're not gonna spin, so let it just be. And those houses, like those upgrade versions of them, just amazing. So I added a grain silo over here. They're being storing up on some flour and hard attack. That is a cake, I think. The problem with this guy over here, which might not be the fit, okay? I did spot out a bakery, which I should have used, but I think we're gonna add one of those as well. I think it's this one, yeah. Yeah, this is the one we should be using here, I guess. Instead of that maybe even change it to that. I think we might go with the change. Not that the model is absolutely incredible, alright? Problem is, it can't really make bread without butter. Which, nothing against. But I think there's maybe this one does make bread without the butter, just with flour. Because having the butter here production as well, now they need to go all the way. Where is the butter being produced? In the dairy, which is here. In this region. Yeah. However, are the cows still alive? Yeah, let's not forget about them. They're still contemplating. It's like they're in you know how it is in sports, right? It's staying in the circle, try to contemplate how to murder me. Something is going on over here. They don't like me. Let's not forget about them. I think, let's set out on plan. Next episode is going to be about the red barn, which is this one. We're going to make an area and make use of it. Oh, even comes with silo, no silo, silo, no silo. Yeah, we're gonna make one of those and have the cows and pastures, cow pastures like this in that region. But hey, okay, this is the milk pen cows, right? Those are the Frisian cows. Hey, we can combine them. We can make like beautiful pastures and have the cows and even those as well. So that's gonna be for the next episode, so we don't neglect the cows, all right? But let's just get back. Let's just get back to this area. And what I'm thinking now, right? We've got the bakery, which I'm gonna set to remove. I'm gonna set to remove this. I'm gonna make that one here instead. And it's gonna look absolutely amazing. But we need more farms, and I know people are like a little bit like upset that I'm making like everything in like square patterns and everything is kind of still symmetrical. Hey, the house is not symmetrical, right? But I think might make houses alongside here and take out more farms that direction and have this area to be something else. I like my little areas. They are special to me, all right? Look how beautiful this looks. All those white mulberries. Are we creating any clothing? I guess not yet. Oh yeah, we are. Silk and linen is being here, so clothes should go up a little titty bit. Now free. Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Let them demolish this, and I'm gonna think about that. But I think we're gonna have the houses here, and then farms go in that direction, and maybe even have some cows here, just for the moment. Yeah, and this farm size is super bad, by the way. If you're playing this game, don't use 5/22. It's not gonna work that good. I think they yield like 600 maybe or something, even 500-600, which is not good for one work. We should actually have 2. How many people do we have spare? Is that 30? Yeah, 30 and 22 builders. It is amazing. Everybody, let's just get to it. I'm gonna finish this sector now. Sector. What? How am I talking? BRBs. So, stuff has happened. I did have a change of hearts. I tried the 11 on 11 farms. And to be honest, since those guys started operating as they should, let me just see here. I think it was this. 784 per season. And I think this one is 784. So I'm not sure, like, I think is if they live close, they will maximize the output. So those guys over here have like a 784 output, so that is not bad. Those over here, however, have not really been operating a full season yet, so it's really hard to kind of like pinpoint, but I think it's going to be around 850 when it's fully operational and running. So 850, 784, so I mean, it still works out. So this is how it looks. It's a bit of an organized mess, alright? I just wanted to do something different, not symmetrical, nothing lined out perfectly, just buildings all over the place. And it looks like a little small city over here. We have the grain silo, which is empty. And I'm not sure why they bring all the wheat to this market. Well, it is at the edibles market, so don't get me wrong. But they should not bring the wheat. I wish you can kind of like stop them from doing it, but I don't think we can click it and disable that item. So let them be. Those guys are doing their thing. They're doing their flour and wheat. Did you produce wheat previous season? How did... I thought we brought wheat to you. 242 flour, 284. And how did you manage to do tobacco leaves? How... I don't know. I don't know. Also, I added a little hospital over here. We have a little chapel, which is just 9 members. I guess I don't know what... Oh! We need a hunter. We need to get rid of those guys. And a little school in this far corner. So now, it is definitely starting to become something. Man, I can just watch this for hours. Even the lag. I can just sit here and just look at little people go about their little like daily routines and whatnot. It's fairly incredible. For a game being this old as well. I like it, I like it. And also, meanwhile, what I did, let me just say, what I did over here is I've added 8 extra rice farms because they are so easy. And I mean, 440 previous season, those which are fully operational, they're doing about 1500 per farm. Some people might say cheaty mode. I say, hey, it is in the mod, let's use it. I mean, 1500 each, 1500? That is just nuts and crazy. Oh, by the way, cows. Do not neglect the cows. Oh, some of them have turned. They're ready to strike. No, I don't know what's going on. Oh, graveyards. 25 out of 64, 61 out of 64. Still not filled up. And if I just go lag about into the town hall over here, let's just see here. First of all, people at the end of the episode, because I'm going to be saying goodbyes, because I've been working on this for quite a bit of time, okay? 566 people living here. And what do we have quite a bit of? Cotton. Cotton would be something for clothes, right? So we need to get some extra clothes made in the next episode, I think. Or clothes makers, because it is terrible on that department. We also have quite a bit of what? Tobacco leaves. We need to get 1 extra of those guys to do the pipe tobacco. What is this? Rice, 20k. Eat the rice and be happy about it. Yeah, cotton, god dang it. That's a lot of cotton. How about the reeds? How are we doing on the reed production? Because we did set up a few extra of them in the previous season. Just 855 in store. But does that mean... Let's see here. This guy on this side. How much reeds do we have? Okay, we have 10k in this one, and on this side we have 375, but that is just because this guy is auto trading food. As soon as this guy comes by, we just buy food. Man, I forgot about this area. Tomatoes, I mean. Oh, we should make a few of them extra on this side as well. Tomatoes, okay, tomatoes. I'm getting super tired, that's why. Man, this community, and look at the hole. It's getting bigger for every single episode. We have a lot of copper. I like this quite a bit, even though it's ugly because it makes hole in the ground. It still pretty much works out. Also, As thinking, how are we doing? Is this the guy who makes the fancy furniture? Yes. How many do we make previous season? 46, which means the production, everybody, the production of hardwood is in full effect, is it? Well, 129 previous season, I take it. It is working. We've been struggling with this for a few episodes and now it is up and running. This is gonna do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you smash the like button. But I do enjoy this little region. It is very decorated. So if I'm gonna blame some of the lag, it's just myself. Because yeah, I tend to over decorate stuff and the game just lags. But I think it's not the items, it is the people. As soon as the population grows to some extent, it just starts lagging all over the place. Man, look how beautiful that looks with all the wheat in the farms. As we get more people, I guess we could put up 2 people per each farm here. Because we're just gonna be having tons of spare laborers doing nothing besides carrying crap, I guess. Let them do it. Everybody, Keralis over now. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, do we store wheat in the barn as well? Yes, but use the grain silo. I mean, it's intended to be stored. Oh, dang it, people. Do as buildings are intended to be. Maybe the grain silo is not for the wheat, but a grain silo, I would say pretty much so, right? Grain silo, it just makes sense. Everybody, until the next episode, Keralis over now. And why is this road free and with? Don't ask me. We're supposed to have a jungle, but I don't know. That would just look too crowded over here, I think. See you guys in the next one. Keralis over now. Bye-bye.